I'm using my shared private aeroplane to take my son to the theme park for a weekend away. This is why I got my private pilot's licence. I'm the flying reporter. Join me on a flight from Redhill to Blackpool, a journey that would take 4.5 hours by road, but we'll do it in less than half the time. It's late afternoon and we're in a bit of a hurry because staff shortages at Redhill means they close soon for a 30-minute controller rest break, and ideally I want to get away before that.
Redhill Tower, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo outbound with Oscar QNH 1026 if you think I've got time to go.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, taxi Golf 1 runway 08 right QNH 1026, squawk 3767.
Golf 1, runway 08 right, squawk 3767, QNH 1026, 2 on board to Blackpool VFR.
Oscar Romeo, roger.
You happy?
Yeah.
We'll just get in the air, alright?
Okay.
And then we'll talk. The headset working alright? The volume okay?
Yeah.
You're strapped in. Doors are locked. Golf Oscar Romeo is Golf 1 ready for departure, looking for a junction or westbound departure, please.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, are you happy with a junction departure?
Affirm, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger, hold position after departure, we leave via the junction not above altitude 1,400 feet.
Hold position after departure, leave via the junction not above altitude 1,400 feet, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo.
Oscar Romeo, correct, line up and wait, runway 08 right.
Line up and wait 08 right, Golf Oscar Romeo. You ready then?
Yeah.
Golf Oscar Romeo, runway 08 right, surface wind 090 degrees, 12 knots, you cleared takeoff, left turn out.
Clear takeoff 08 right, left turn out, Golf Oscar Romeo. Alright, you ready?
Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this. Heels on the floor, temperatures and pressures are in the green. Power is set.
Golf Sierra Oscar, we're just past South Godson Station.
There's 50 knots.
Golf Sierra Oscar, thank you. Basic service, remain outside controlled airspace.
And here we go.
Roger, basic service, and Wilco, Golf Sierra Oscar.
Temperatures and pressures are good.
It was quite a breezy day down in the south of England this afternoon with 20-knot, 2,000-foot winds, so a few lumps and bumps are to be expected.
It'll get a bit better as we get higher, alright?
Okay.
My son, who I call Bertie here on YouTube, hasn't flown with me for well over a year, so I'm keen for him to enjoy the experience.
Is it how you remember it?
Yeah. Well, no.
Golf Oscar Romeo Junction, request frequency change, Farnborough radar 133.440.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger, squawk con security, 3 call Farnborough, have a nice flight, bye-bye.
Score constant security, see you later. Golf Oscar Romeo. The longer we fly, the easier it will get weather-wise, alright?
Okay.
Farnborough radar, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo. Request CTA and zone transit.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Farnborough radar, good afternoon. Partially.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, PA28, Redhill to Blackpool VFR. Just north of, forgive me, just northeast of Dorking by about 2 miles, altitude 2,300 feet, 1026. And after Guildford, can we get a transit west-northwest, CTA, CTR, altitude 3,200 feet?
Golf Oscar Romeo, that shouldn't be a problem. QNH correct, basic service initially, squawk 0460.
Basic service 0460, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, you are cleared to cross Farnborough controlled airspace. VFR, not above altitude, 3,200 feet, QNH 1026.
Clear to cross Farnborough controlled airspace, VFR not above altitude 3,200 feet, 1026. Many thanks, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo correct, but be advised that climb will be after Guildford, CMA above you at the moment.
Roger, Golf Oscar Romeo. You're looking forward to going on the theme park rides?
Yeah.
As opposed to Dad's roller coaster in the plane. Okay, we've got fuel pump off, flaps are up, altimeter's set. Oh, it was a bit of a rush getting out of there, wasn't it? Probably not for you, but it was for me.
Yeah, definitely.
You settling into it a bit more now?
Yeah.
As I say, the further north we go, the calmer the winds will be. The way to think about it is that it's like being on the sea, and you've got a wave,
Yeah.
and the plane just has to go over the wave.
Yeah.
And because the wind's behind us, I tend to find when the wind is behind you, it tends to be a bit more bumpy, as opposed to when you're into wind.
Golf Oscar Romeo, climb is now approved to number of altitude 3,200 feet.
Climbing not above altitude 3,200 feet, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Those with eagle eyes will notice this red light on. It's the low volt warning light. It's a false indication, and our engineers are still to get to the bottom of the problem. It's Murphy's Law that when it's in the hangar, they can't replicate the problem.
Golf Oscar Romeo, you're now inside controlled airspace, radar control.
Radar control, Golf Oscar Romeo.
To go anywhere northwest, you really have to go through Farnborough controlled airspace unless you like a long detour. Clearances aren't usually a problem though. Our chosen route today tracks our way past various restricted areas, parachute drop zones and gliding sites, and will take us about 2 hours.
So we're off to Blackpool today. I decided to, well, a gang of us are going up to Blackpool. The plan was to go up tomorrow, but it was going to be a bit of a rush. Especially with Bertie. Bertie, we decided we were going to go to the theme park.
Golf Oscar Romeo, your current track is good to avoid the glider area just to the south of you. Able to suggest no further left than your current track.
Roger, no further left, appreciate that. Golf Oscar Romeo. We were going to go to, tomorrow, but I didn't think you'd cope very well with the big long trip up, then rushing to the theme park. I don't think I'd cope with that either very well, to be honest. And then rushing back. So we thought we'd go up the day before, and we're staying in an Airbnb in Blackpool at great expense. But it means it's slightly more comfortable for both of us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And our friends are coming up tomorrow. They haven't got quite so far to go. So it's less of a journey. It's only an hour for them, whereas it's 2 hours for us, really. But cab okay conditions today and tomorrow, just a bit breezy with a wind from the east, which is helping us out on this journey, this leg of the journey. We've got a bit of a tailwind today.
Golf Oscar Romeo, just leaving controlled airspace now. What service do you require?
Traffic service, please, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger. Identified outside controlled airspace, traffic service.
Traffic service, Golf Oscar Romeo, thanks.
Golf Oscar Romeo, report your squawk now to Farnborough West, 125.250. Bye-bye.
Farnborough West, 125.250. Thanks a lot, have a good evening, Golf Oscar Romeo.
You too, bye-bye.
Tango traffic just overtaking your left-hand side, about 500 feet above, but it's also going to be routing south to north Farnborough zone, just slightly faster.
Thank you, and visual with the traffic.
Farnborough radar, Golf Bravo Hotel, Oscar Romeo, squawking 0460.
Golf Bravo Hotel, Oscar Romeo, Farnborough, radar, your details, and identified and handover. Squawk 0434, QNH 1026, traffic service.
0434, QNH 1026, traffic service, Golf Oscar Romeo. By getting up nice and high, we get out of everyone else's way. Most people fly a bit lower, and for safety's sake, I like to get up nice and high. Also, it's usually a bit smoother up here. But famous last words, because we're being thrown around like we're on a roller coaster.
Yep.
Bertie hasn't even looked at his switch yet. He's so frightened. And you've grown up a bit, I think, since you've flown with me, so you can actually see out the window now, which I don't think you could have done very easily before.
No, I can actually see what's down there now.
Golf Oscar Romeo, request climb, altitude 4,200 feet.
Golf Oscar Romeo, climbing your discretion remaining outside controlled airspace. There is traffic, a few contacts right, 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock, 3 to 4 miles, all look to be spurious, but there's nothing immediately ahead of your current track.
Roger, remain outside controlled airspace, looking for traffic. Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Juliet, Alpha November, report your squawk to Farnborough Zone 133.440, they have your details.
I think that's call over to 133.
Trying to get up a bit higher still, get out of the turbulence.
Golf Yankee Zulu's at 1900 feet, just coming up to Guildford, descending to 1400 feet with fair side.
Golf Yankee Zulu, so I'm on the landline, was that to leave the frequency?
Hey sir, I'm on squawk 7010, if that's okay with you, and to Fairix 123430.
Golf Yankee Zulu, that's approved, bye-bye.
Cheers.
Do you know anything about the rides at Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
No.
There's one called the Big Dipper. It's an old-fashioned ride, it's probably the most famous roller coaster in England, I would imagine.
Is it good?
I don't know, it's probably as scary. Are you in the mood for some more roller coasters after the roller coaster ride of my flying?
Yes.
You are?
Yep.
Golf Oscar Romeo, traffic left, 11:30, 5 miles, opposite direction, 4,100 feet indicating.
Golf Oscar Romeo, descending altitude 3,800 feet.
Golf Oscar Romeo. Golf Oscar Romeo, are you familiar with Chiltern Park?
I could find it on the map, but I'm just looking out at the moment. Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, just on your track about 10 miles, Chiltern Park gliding site is active. As soon as you pass that traffic, if needs be, I'll give you a steer to get around it.
Roger, just found it on the map. I'll be avoiding that. Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, that traffic left, 11 o'clock, 4 miles now, opposite direction, you're getting 400 feet above. It's listening out, I'll give him a call.
Golf Oscar Romeo.
Level 131 Charlie Delta, traffic in your 1 o'clock, about 3 miles, opposite direction, about 300 feet below. We'll be maintaining 3,700 feet to fly underneath you.
And Roger that, and looking for traffic in November 131 Charlie Delta.
Thanks to Farnborough's early warning, I spot the traffic in good time and make a slight left turn to route behind and below it.
0430 is on the box, and copy basic service for now, thanks.
Golf Oscar Romeo, just underflying that traffic now, it's 500 feet above opposite direction. Further traffic in your left, 11 o'clock, 3 miles left to right, indicating just over 1,000 below. Manoeuvring traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles, similar altitude, but it's currently tracking northwest.
Roger, traffic with the Charlie Delta and climbing now, altitude to 4,200 feet.
Roger.
Well, Farnborough being very helpful on the radio.
Are they?
They are. You all right now? It's a tiny bit better up here, isn't it? So what kind of roller coasters do you like most?
Call Bournemouth 119.475.
Shotgun security and Bournemouth, common name.
Do you like where they go upside down?
Don't think I've been on one of those, but yeah.
I think you have, must have been. Do you like it when they go downhill really fast? They go over the top and then they... Phew.
Yep.
You like that?
Yep.
Do you like it when they go backwards?
Yep.
Do you like it when they turn the corners fast?
Definitely.
Do you like it when they do all of that in the dark?
Don't know.
What about the log flumes? Do you like the log flumes?
Yes.
Well, it's nice to do something for a week in the weekend for a change, isn't it?
Yeah.
Other than sitting at home playing on your Switch.
We continue northwest, talking to Bryce Zone, then London Information. The air is a bit smoother up here, and Bertie finally cracks out the Nintendo Switch. I prefer to cross through Liverpool's airspace rather than go up the low-level route, so I give them a call with my requested track.
Liverpool radar, good evening. Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, request zone transit.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Liverpool radar, good afternoon, pass message.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, PA28 Red Hill to Blackpool, VFR, 2 miles southeast of Liverpool, altitude 2,100 feet, 1027. Request traffic service and crossing Whitehaven, sorry, is it Whitegate, Whiskey Hotel India, direct Liverpool, direct Blackpool, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, Roger Squawk 5053 and Liverpool GH 1027, report your level on the QNH.
Squawk 5053, QNH 1027, 2100 feet, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, thanks. Identified it as a traffic service responsible for your own terrain clearance. There's traffic in your left, 9 o'clock, 3 miles, indicating 1,300 feet manoeuvring.
Looking for traffic, my own terrain clearance traffic service, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo is cleared to cross the controlled airspace, routing Whitegate, direct towards Blackpool, not above altitude, 2,000 feet VFR.
Cleared across controlled airspace, Whitegate, Blackpool, not above 2,000 VFR, Golf Oscar Romeo.
I've never been refused a clearance through Liverpool. Probably jinxed it now for my next request. If you want to see the whole of this Class D transit, then I've released a bonus video of that over on my Supporters Club channel. You can access that through my website, Patreon, or join directly through YouTube by going to my channel page and clicking join. Supporters Club members get to see my videos ad-free up to a week before general release, and you can also see the GPS track from this flight.
So he's going to call me now and say I've left controlled airspace.
Golf Oscar Romeo, left controlled airspace. It is a traffic service again responsible for their own terrain clearance and report change numbering.
Traffic service will go, Golf Oscar Romeo. So you can predict what they're going to say, can't you?
Yeah.
So we're going to come in on runway 10, and I need to see what they're going to tell me to come off at either Delta.
Do you want me to read out anything or anything like that?
Well, it's a map. We're going to come in here,
Yeah.
and they'll tell us where to come off. They'll say Delta or Echo. And if you can look out the window and see if you can spot which ones we've gone past. Have we gone past that one? Because we'll touch down about here somewhere.
Okay.
Golf Oscar Romeo is requesting frequency change, Blackpool, approach 119.955.
Golf Oscar Romeo, Roger, score 7,000, radar services terminated and free call en route, bye-bye.
Squawk 7000, Golf Oscar Romeo, good night. Blackpool, approach, good evening, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, inbound with Juliet, QNH 1027.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Blackpool approach, good evening, the QNH correct, the QFE 1026, basic service.
QFE 1026, QNH 1027, and we are 14 miles to the south. Golf Oscar Romeo requesting join.
Golf Oscar Romeo, squawk 0450, and you can join the report on a right base for runway 10.
Squawk 0450 and join a report right base runway 10. Golf Oscar Romeo. Golf Oscar Romeo turning final runway 10 to land.
Golf Oscar Romeo, runway 10, clear to land. The wind 090 degrees, 11 knots.
Clear to land runway 10, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Eddie,
Yes, how we doing?
not so bad, you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good.
Thanks for having us.
No problems, anytime. It's always
Looking
good to
after
have-
Oscar Romeo for me tonight.
Yeah, that's always good to have you here. Always good to have you here. So,
How's it been going?
yeah, it's good. We've been busiest we've ever been since COVID finished. So happy days. So yeah,
What
everyone's
do
happy.
you operate a school here then?
Yes, we've got high G flight training. So we've got the Cessna, we've got a Robin, which is due back any minute, hopefully, and we've got the Chipmunk as well. So we do some tail wheel stuff and aerobatic stuff. So if you want to come on down, come on down. Yeah.
So we've landed in Blackpool and we've just had fish and chip dinner. We found our accommodation for the evening and we're just going to watch the sunset now before retiring for the evening, ready for a day of hard roller coastering on Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So Bertie is a little bit excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
I have to say I'm a bit nervous. I've seen the size of some of these rides and I have to be honest, I'm not entirely sure I really want to do this, but there we go. Bertie, on the other hand, knows no fear.
Amazing.
Is it good?
Yeah. When I went upside down, that was whew, my heart went.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach dates back to 1896, and some of its original rides are still going strong. The Sir Hiram Maxim's captive flying machine, for instance, the river caves, and the wooden roller coaster, the Big Dipper. We're queuing up to go on the Big Dipper, and I hope it doesn't incapacitate me so I can't fly back home again. In 1998, one Richard Rodriguez set a world record by riding the Big Dipper for more than 1,000 hours. 1,000 hours! That's 41 days. Well, Bertie has just got me soaked. Bless him. He made me go on the log flume ride, and he ducked just as we went down and the water came over him and hit me. You're evil.
Yes.
You see how wet I am?
I literally purposely ducked to get you wet, Dad.
We had a great father and son weekend in Blackpool. My friends John, Sean and Richard also joined us for the day, and it was good to see them after so long being separated by COVID restrictions. So for the first time since COVID restrictions have been eased, we've finally been able to get away and have a nice weekend, Bertie and I. I think he's really enjoyed himself. The weather has been utterly fantastic and the rides here thrilling. We haven't done all of the rides, so I've had to promise to Bertie that we're going to come back, so I better get saving up for another trip back up to Blackpool. A sunset landing back at Redhill completed a wonderful weekend. Thanks for riding along for our trip. Fly safely, my friends.